Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another day at SCOAR College Gaming Club. Today, we are hosting the semifinals of SCGC Campus Clash 3 for our student gaming clubs. Alongside us today, we have our exclusive partner, Intel, for the event. This is an online tournament with a whooping prize pool of rupees 5,000. And alongside me for today, I have Scared Yet with me. How are you, Scared? How are you feeling?
I'm doing really good. Thank you for that introduction. I'm extremely excited to see the matches today. We're going to have two best of ones, if I'm not wrong. The first one's going to be between Team Brotherly Atang taking on Team Potato Army. And it's a best of one match. So this time we would not be having that leverage of letting go of the first match and then try to come back in game number 2 and 3. This is a do
Correct.
or die situation for both of these teams. So I'm extremely excited. Really want to see how things are actually going to roll out.
We will have to see that. But just before that, let's have a look on the prize pool breakup.
Absolutely.
So 5,000, the total prize pool. The winner is going to get rupees 3,000. The team who is going to come second is going to get rupees 1,500. And the MVP over there is going to be taking a chunk of the prize pool as well, which is going to be rupees 500. So better watch for the top fragging list and just have a look if you can make it on the top. Now we are going to go to the map Vito to know which map are we going to play, which map are we going to see the teams playing on. And
Hmm.
why don't you take this one, Scared?
Right, and the map video, we're gonna have the map of Vine.
Oh,
Now, this map has been reworked on pretty recently. A few things have been changed, but
correct.
for as long as I've been playing on the map, I have not found many meta changing changes on that specific map. So people are still using those fixed compositions, and we are
Correct.
also seeing some Harbor Viper comps. I mean, I saw NRG actually going with that Harbor on that. I mean, that was absolutely insane. So I am expecting these teams to actually show us some kind of new meta breaking compositions which can literally change the flow of this entire map. But I really find it that this bind specifically can actually go either ways, 50-50 on both attack and defense side.
I completely agree with that. And I think just on that, we will be going into the match as well. And it will be just a couple of seconds just before we have the agent select on our screens. And we will be talking about the agent selects just now. Fine. So, Scared, what do you think is going to be the best agent picks and composition on this particular map?
Hmm. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of Harbor Viper compositions, right? So I kind of want to see that comp on almost each and every map apart from Ascent. But I really love to see more mixture of different types of agents, maybe a double duelist composition if you would want to go with that, so that you can play an aggressive, try to show up some map presence, and then work your way towards wherever the site hold is weak. since it's bind, right? We do not have any mid in this specific map, so there
Correct.
cannot be any kind of splits. All you can do is just attack the side from that one specific area, while on the A you can have that scenario wherein you want to go from the showers, you want to establish that control first, and then you want to walk up from the main. Or if you're going to B, have that hookah control where we might possibly see some early fights and early engages. So I personally feel like Sova, Cypher should be pretty decent agents for the Initiator as well as for the Sentinels. While looking for the Duelist, we know Jet has been always there. Jet, and I've seen some people actually go with Neon
Choose
on
your
this map.
agent.
But at the end of the day, maybe they would just want to prefer the Raze with the double satchel entry. So it depends on that duelist. While for the controllers, again, I said I'm a Harbor Viper fan, so I would be loving to see that.
Definitely, but if you just look on the picks, on the attacker side, we see a Brim, Reyna, Cypher, Sky, and Sage. Okay, so only one duelist, but two flashes definitely coming in. Brim has the smoke coming in. We have heal as well. On the defending side, we have a KJ, we have a Sova, we have a Raze, we have a Omen, and Date Bio has gone for Sage again. So Sage is common on both the sides, and I think that is the only two common agents we can see on both the sides. Rest, let's see how it's gonna play out. It's gonna be interesting, setting up that KJ on the B side most of the times, and just you put a mental pressure on the opponent team that there is a KJ, there is
Hmm.
gonna be the turret put over there. So maybe you should not walk in, you should not come in over there, and you should just avoid. It's, I think, the mind games which are gonna be quite a major factor being played in this map.
Absolutely. Plus, both the teams are actually going on with that double sentinel composition are going to make sure that the backstab is properly watched. They both have sages, so she'll be extremely important in blocking those entries as well as blocking of those backstab entries. So I feel like that the idea for both of these teams is kind of the same, but in terms of smoke, I feel that Brimstone having those three smokes, he can literally put them up on the A side or on the B side wherever he wants to, wherever the team wants to execute, is gonna provide a lot of room, a little more than Omen, to be honest. Since you also have the Molly, we know that there are a lot of lineups. You've got the orbital strike. So in terms of utility, Brimstone is extremely good in delaying the
Correct.
diffuse, or if on the defense side, delaying the plant as well. So I really want to see how this actually turns out. As for the duelist, both the teams, one of them have Raze, the Potato Army having Raze, while Brotherly Attack has the Reyna. So we know about Reyna, the W gaming agent,
Oh,
wherein if you are
definitely.
excellent, this is one of the best agent for taking the trades. Finish them off, dismiss, run away. You've gotten the 4v5 advantage. And if you are not that great, you might just go ahead and put your team as a disadvantage. It totally depends on player to player. But I'm really liking the Sky, honestly.
Lines coming in, and with
Hmm.
the dog as well, you just run in over there, and first round, pistol rounds, and I think screens up, and away we are gonna go. Mm. Screens up, away we go. The round has started. Sova comes in with the reveal instantly. Insane is now gonna go a little back. Are they gonna commit with the smokes? Is gonna be the big question. Not really
Hmm.
as of now, and a counter smoke to just block the entry. Sour luck taking the cam back. I think it's gonna be a better decision to rotate out quick. But just look,
Oh,
the spike is still just outside in over here.
and just look at the way how much space has the Killjoy taken. But will be picked off. Sourluck actually he expected the backstabbing. And now they've given the advantage to their own team. No more KG utilities to hold the B side. So the rotation has already been called, and we are gonna see the split coming in from Hookah as well as from the main. You have an idea that there are two people. Now Omen knows each and everything. He will flash out, and his own teammate will
Whoa.
actually be flashed out by the Sky, but Sky will be taken down. That's a trade. 1 for 1 coming in. Reyna still keeping the advantage to their own team. Plant has not gone down yet.
The plant is now going down. It's officially down. Sage trying to get the angle. Maybe they will get spotted out. The shots are looking choky, but Sage gets that pick. And now
One
Sourluck is trying
enemy
to charge
remaining.
on Sage. Gets the kill. It's going to be a 1 versus 2 situation where Insane is quite low down. First round goes to the attackers. And again, to bring it to you, Brotherly Atank is going to be in the attack and Potato Army is in the defense. A fantastic first round coming in. और मेरे को यही उम्मीद थी कि इसी प्रकार का कुछ खेल हमें देखने को मिलेगा. एक बहुत लेट रोटेशन तो नहीं कहूंगा, पर एकदम सही समय पे रोटेशन आया, और जिस तरीके से वो रोटेशन आया, कैसे संभाला है वो रोटेशन के बाद, अपने आप को कंपोज किया, अपने आप को काम रखा, वो एक बहुत बड़ी चीज थी. कवाई पटेटो का जो बैकस्टैब आ रहा था उसको जिस तरीके से रीड किया गया, बहुत बेहतरीन. शायद से वही एक लूजिंग पॉइंट बन गया था उस राउंड का पटेटो आर्मी के लिए.
Absolutely, because when it's Killjoy, the Sentinel, the side hold becomes so very weak as soon as the Sentinel gets picked off, especially Killjoy, the one who actually depends on the alarm bot, turrets, mollies, so many utilities to delay that push. Everything just taken away. But for now, we're going to see a quick attack coming in towards the A side. Shower control, U-Haul control, both of them just quickly, acquired. Potato Army made a read that this might actually be a B hit. They're on the save, so they wanted to play with numbers, but their read was incorrect. A side is entirely in the hands of Brotherly Attack now. It kind of feels like the sides have been switched, but nonetheless, we'll see how they're actually going to try and retake this. The more weaponry they can take off the hands of Brotherly Attack, the better it will be for them. Showers is in their control, but the entire site is left yet to retake.
It is looking very tough from here. The blind comes in as well. Harvey Insane trying to get a pick. Actually trying to give some damage. Darkload in the meanwhile with the spectators looking aggressive. Sour Luck gets one with the Bulldog as well. Sage tries to get one pick. Definitely takes down Dark Lord, but Sour Luck is going to be the big player over there with the Bulldog doing the work. But definitely the Spectre was dropped, and that were two good rounds coming in back to back from the attackers. But scared, I'm still quite confused. Was that a foolish move from the side of the Potato Army to just be completely on the A side, or on the B side, and leaving the A side completely empty? ऐसे इस तरीके से नहीं करना चाहिए था उन्होंने, जिस तरीके से जैसे एक आधा प्लेयर वहां पर रखा थे, 5 स्टैक किया, जैसे 3 से 4 खिलाड़ी हुका में ही खड़े हुए थे कि आप आएंगे और उनका स्वागत किया जाएगा क्लासिक्स के राइट क्लिक से कहते हैं, बट वो चीज़ काम नहीं करी बिल्कुल भी.
That is absolutely correct. I wouldn't exactly call it a bad move, but still, if in case the rotation would have been called on B, that would have been a deadly read coming in from Potato Army. But nonetheless, yes, that is correct. They could have left just one person to at least anchor towards the A side so that he could have relayed the information. But either ways, they were there in, I believe, decent amount of time. It was nigh impossible for them to actually go in for that retake and win those trades. They had no utilities, only working with the classics, while Brotherly Attack, they had everything at their disposal. It could have been a flawless round had it not been for Reina just jumping in front of Sage, that to reloading the Spectre. That was, I personally feel like, might not have been a very good move. But
Correct.
Nonetheless, both the teams extremely ready now. This is going to be a pivotal round for the side of Potato Army because they are having the massive weaponry advantage. Because I'm seeing an Odin coming in, and a few of the Phantoms, a couple of Vandals as well. So this is the round in which they should establish the control, right? They are the ones who have the advantage in terms of weaponry. And if in case they lose this round, then the economy is going to be economy snowballing, and as well as the rounds.
Right. I agree with that completely. And if we talk about the current state the attackers are in, they are definitely pumped because they won 2 rounds back to back. And if we just now talk about the pump, they have average weaponry. I don't think they're going to be going for the force buy from here. They're going to be saving, and they will be like, we can go for the buys next round as well, because they're going to be having the creds irrespective of if they lose this round or they win this round. It's just going to be Dark Lord who might be in a little question, because Dark Lord is already gone for the Guardian with the half shield on 1800 creds. But I think Dark Lord will be able to make a half shield Phantom by next round as well, maybe a full shield as well, depending upon how the round goes. However, the player who was disconnected has just reconnected, had some network issue. There was a little tech pause, and I think we will be good to go within coming in for Sen, Alexi as well. And I think we are going to be going away in just a jiffy of a moment. So also, Scared, I wanted to ask you that I say this, tell me if it's a correct thinking or not. I say if a team has put themselves in a bad position and they are down 4-0-4, so if they lose that round as well and they're down 0-5, I think most of the times they are done and dusted.
Yeah, basically it is a massive blow onto their confidence as well, and it's extremely pressuring situation where you're down 0-6, and then you're looking at the situation wherein you've kind of got decent buy, but the enemy's economies, everyone's just stacking on those 9,000 creds. It does seem almost impossible because the ult cycles for the opponent is also much better than yours. But nonetheless, it's just about that first round. The moment you get that one round in your bag, you kind of get that confidence back. You get the momentum back. You at least break it for your opponent. And
Correct.
when you get that second round, you kind of feel like, all right, it's just one round after the other, one round after the other. We can definitely do it. And it is fine. We know that if you're attacking on this side, you can kind of play with your opponent's brain a lot. You can just use those TPs, you can fake those TPs, you can use the sky utilities to just make sure that enemy is thinking that maybe the teams have rotated. You can just fake play so much and then end up on a site wherein there's less people stacked up. So those kinds of things can
Whoa.
actually help you out in this
One
situation.
enemy
But
remaining.
nonetheless, the round has already begun. We are
Hey,
only we are seeing a stomp and is coming in from Potato. What?
be gone.
Fantastic play coming in by Kawhi Potato, and that I think that is a good ace. Funny on the side of Sen Alexi. Literally, he TP'd into the molly and completely got wasted, got eliminated just after that. But I think a really good setup coming in from Kawhi Potato, and this
Placing
is
alarm bot.
what comeback might look like. Not being under pressure, just keeping it very, very easy, and I think showcasing how they can play. And this this time it looks like an attack quite centered towards A. The guiding light comes in, now comes in the paint shells by Rays, trying to block off the enemies from just entering. Can we see another guiding light? No, just the heals coming before that. Look at the Vandal skin. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm distracted, but बहुत बेहतरीन लग रही थी ये Vandal की skin. अभी अगर देखा जाए तो 3-2 का स्प्लिट है, 3 खिलाड़ी यहाँ पे डिफेंस के ए की तरफ मौजूद हैं और 2 अगर देखा जाए तो बी की तरफ है। एक सीटी की तरफ पीछे चले गए थे वहाँ पर ओमन, सेन, अलेक्सी एंड ड्रेगो की यहाँ पे फाइट होती हुई नजर आ सकती है लोन रेंजर के साथ। उससे पहले डॉग भेजा जाएगा एंगल चेक करने के लिए, बट बेबी बेबी वहाँ पे सेज को टेक डाउन करते हुए नजर आए और टाइम चुके हैं वहाँ। ड्रेगो आगे आएंगे, लोन रेंजर लगा गए वहाँ पर और एलिमिनेट होते हुए नजर आएंगे। डार्क लॉर्ड ने टेक डाउन किया हार्विन सेन को इतनी देर में। पीछे जाते हुए ब्लाइंड जरूर डाला है, प्लांट को नहीं रोक पाएंगे। 7 लाख करते हुए 4 वर्सेस 2 की सिचुएशन बन चुकी है। सेन एलेक्सी की पोजीशन वहां पर पता है, एजे की तब भी पोजीशन। कवाई पोटैटो वही खिलाड़ी जिन्होंने पिछले राउंड में एस लिया था, उनकी पोजीशन अभी भी पता नहीं है। साइड से अगर एंगल पे अपनी गन रख के जंप करेंगी बेबी आ सकता है, बट क्या हुआ नजर आएगा। बेबे उतनी देर में केजे को टेक डाउन करते हुए नजर आएंगे। एलेक्सी की पोजीशन पता है, एक किल कैसे ना कैसे करके एलेक्सी ने जरूर वहां पर निकाला, बट सीएसएस वहीं पर मौजूद थे सेन एलेक्सी को टेक डाउन करने के लिए, एंड उनको आराम से वहां पर उन्होंने टेक डाउन भी किया।
Absolutely. This is the strength that Cypher actually brings onto the table. The
Right
neurals
here.
that reveal
Right
the
here.
position for everyone out there. So, nonetheless, we're gonna have to see how it's actually going to roll out. It was actually a pretty good attack round coming in, and I was making a guess that maybe they might be able to actually get the win in that previous round, even though they were kind of going on towards heavy stack side, not a very heavy stack side, but still 3 people. You definitely do not want to face 3 when you can actually face the remaining 2 on the other side. But Killjoy is being continuously setting up the entire utilities
Oh.
towards the B. So I believe utility there. But Sage, what a backstab from Ninja. You're gonna see the drone coming in, flash is absolutely perfect. Look at that team on drone, revealing almost so many people, but right now Raze gonna be down to 45 HP. Very good opportunity. Strike used up. It's 2 people. Dark Lord gonna get the heal back as well. It's just onto Raze and Sage now. They're the only 2 people remaining. Again, a 2v4 scenario. Just 2 different defenders.
जिस तरीके से रोटेशन आया था वहां पर बहुत बेहतरीन था। सही एक और पिक निकालते हुए नजर आएंगे। डार्क लॉर्ड को भी टेक डाउन कर दिया गया। स्लो और भी जरूर इसका इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है, पर किस तरीके से किया जाएगा वो रहेगा एक बड़ा सवाल। दूसरे एंगल पे उतनी देर में हमें देखने को मिलेगा रेस खेल रहे हैं। डाउन हो जाएंगे लोन रेंजर के द्वारा। एक 1v3 की सिचुएशन बहुत मुश्किल रहेगा इसको कन्वर्ट करना है। बीबी ने जिस एंगल से वहां पर पिक निकाला है तो बहुत बेहतरीन था, बट एक चीज जिस तरीके से जिस तेजी से वहां पर रोटेशन आया था चीज की पूरी तरीके से एग्जीक्यूट नहीं हो पाया था. अ गुड काउंटर कमिंग इन फ्रॉम द अटैकर्स एज वेल. पूरी सूझबूझ से वहां पर पीएसएस यानी कि ब्रिमस्टोन का अल्टीमेट इस्तेमाल किया, पर वहां पर एक लार्जर एरिया कवर कर सकता है एंड एक डैमेजिंग अल्टीमेट है. तो इट वाज अ मल्टी बैगर ओवर देयर. एक ही के तरीके से उन्होंने उसको स्कैटर कर दिया ना 3 खिलाड़ियों को. गुड, though it was one of the best strat rounds we've seen from the end of the defenders.
Absolutely. And now they're actually going to go with the default
Scanning
setup.
ahead.
Sage, though, quickly gets taken that to on the arena. This is not what you would want with your duelist, but nonetheless, they want to still work out with the information. Stacked up, gonna the side. शायद रीहिट करें उसके बाद थोड़ी देर में फिलहाल
जी.
possibly ending up towards the B, because look at the amount of space that breaking into the contact coming in. Killjoy will not be able to stand. That's gonna be KJ being taken down. And the side control is there. Maybe not. Since Omen is still right there. Deep is in flight. Will be spammed from the left side. Sky gets the double. And now the side
Revealing
control
area.
should be there.
Spike planted.
Can it be converted
One
into
enemy
victory by the
remaining.
defender?
I've got your
Side of
treasure.
Raze. Lone Ranger is gonna go down as well. Half insane with the Odin. You wanna go? You want? Might call it, but I think I'm gonna call it a round 1 over there. It was a good performance coming in by the defenders, and I think they looked sharp. And for a moment, when Lone Ranger, I think
My quiver is
Lone
never
Ranger
full.
picked off too. That was a moment when I was like, maybe this round is again gonna go to the attackers, but not today. Raze was like, not today.
I just feel that maybe Sky held on to those speakers for a little too long. They had absolutely no idea where the rotation might be coming in from. So I feel that they should have used it preemptively. Maybe would have given them a little more breathing room and an
I'll
idea,
find them. Right
a
here.
little more ready. But it's easier said than done. You know, whenever you are in the
Scanning
situation,
ahead.
you would also want to use that major utility. You've got this one in the bag. But nonetheless, next round, Sage walling the mid. Let's just do quickly. Hunter's Fury being used up. Gets one tap. Can he finish it off? No, he will not be able to. But we're gonna see the contact being made. Kavalak in the hookah finds out too. Retreats back to safety. Does not overextend. But Dark Lord, he needs to win this one. Not then winning again. Sage tries to take it traded as quickly. Raise right there for the double swing and the assistance. Ranger. He's got an idea.
You will
Will
not
be
kill my allies.
tower control and Sage revives the Reina. So putting the situation back to a 5v4, giving the advantage to brotherly attack.
Still playing it slow. 40 seconds left on the clock. The spike is just outside A, and it is towards Showers. This can be a multi-dagger ultimate. It is gonna get one
Can't
kill
use
and
this
a lot. Same time as well. CSS is still and can be taken down. Able to
Enemy
show
down.
his head. There is a Kobe over there.
30
And
seconds left.
unfortunately, he's gonna get taken down. Then Alexi for them the rotation. No, there is no rotation. It is just a little change, but the attack is still towards A side itself. Half insane. Okay, now they're to the TP, trying to go on to the B side. There is KJ
10
waiting with the
seconds
touch.
left.
Can you fantastic round coming in over there? One kill comes just in over there.
One
Just
enemy
say,
remaining.
get it done. Kill as well. Just done by KJ. The setup, the judge couldn't have been done better. I think this lad is not here to win. He's like, I'm here to make the whitey shorts. I'm here to make the reels. Give me the clips. You don't know me.
He's ready with that highlight. Already given 2 to us in today's match, but amazing play from Kawaii Potato. Like literally, you are not able to break that setup onto a side at all. And
Placing
they
swarm grenade.
decided to just rotate in the last few
Placing
seconds
alarm bomb.
to quickly go towards the B
Placing
side. You
swarm
will be
grenade.
having a warm welcome with swarms. But at the end of the day, it's still a 1-round deficit for the side of Potato Army. I think so they should be able to get this one equalized in this situation, because they should have broken me of brotherly attack. And
Down.
the weaponry looks like there's a martial shot though, so it does seem that their weaponry is broken. Should be for the side of brotherly attack though. Lockdown is available. Does not want to use it preemptively though, but if he does, it could be devastating. Nanostorms being used up. Presence has been shown towards the B side, but this might actually be a hit. Looking at the progress they made, no, they actually want to go for the contest. They used up absolutely perfect. The face coming in, the Sheriff one tap headshot. But still Owen stands
down,
on his face, takes 3 of them down, putting his team at the advantage.
Sleep time.
You are victorious.
I got the spike.
What do you think?
It totally depends who gets
30 seconds left.
major retreat back. Wooden stand
Shock dart.
just a little off the
Last
mark. But
player
it would have been
standing.
devastating. He'll be taken down though.
One enemy
Shot
remaining.
wait
That one.
for the beautiful
Spike
position.
planted.
Plant has gone down though. Lone Ranger playing it perfectly. This is what I was talking about. The TPs, you can use them so very well, but he has an idea where he's going to
Thrifty.
cabin given and he will get the
Crab walk
thrifty.
next time.
What a
Take it easy.
way.
Walk out.
What a way to get that thrifty.
Well done. Definitely well done. Good read as well. I have to say, it is definitely a good read coming in over there. And was playing at that cheek so close. I think he would have just gone to, the angle where you can see the enemies walking away when they are rotating B and coming towards A. I thought he would be just playing towards defender side spawn and that would be it. But he did not go that shaky, but definitely good presence of mind being used. Again, the defenders, they want to rush in over there. But Potato Army are like, we are that kind of team who like to defense as well with the Sheriff looking aggressive,
Cage
gets 2
trigger.
shots on
I've
Sarla.
got your
He's gonna be
trail.
literally on 40
Cage
or
trigger.
80 and rushing back. Side is again left empty. We could have seen multiple defenders on A side, 4 defenders, but now there is no one because they wanted to have definitely given a lot of damage, but no kill and the spike is down. It's going to be a tough round for the defenders to make a comeback. Pain shell goes down. No picks up. Shower. Harvest is going to get one.
My goodness. Always go on point with that orbital strike, but still, it does seem to be doable though. 2v3. If they get those Sheriff one tap perfectly, then they should be able to take them down.
Last player
He has
standing.
got the weapon upgrade, will be shut down, and that's going to be saved with the double. Both of them getting finished off, and they did try. They got a couple of rifles out of their hand, but nothing after that. Even though looking at the current situation, it's 6-3, I still feel that they might be able to actually come back in this game. I really want to see Killjoy's setup moving towards the A side because that has been continuously hit, and you have a lockdown. You can literally delay that for the eternity. So I want to see some adaptations, some changes, because we did see Brotherly attack. They got backstabbed one round by the Sage, and they've been ready ever since for the backstab every single time. So that is the kind of adjustment that I want to see coming in from Potato Army.
Not very like Potato Army, but now they've gone for a normal split, a 3-2 split. 3 on A, 2 on B, and the attackers look quite centric towards B this time. There is a walk which is coming just towards, just from B short towards Hookah. They will be entering, but there is no nanoswarm, there is no utility push for the marking of the location of enemies in Hookah, but it's not necessary because now they know the shots have been fired, the kills are being confirmed. In the meanwhile, we can see that Kawaii Potato is going to get one pick. The combat stem is down again, a utility which I really like and is a multi-bagger at most times. But the Omen Smoke has delayed the push and there might be rotation going back from Hookah. Sage is going to be reviving Harv. Insane just over there.
Revealing area.
Insane. Will he be going for the reveal?
There
The
they
reveal
are.
comes in. Players are going to be marked and neural theft. I don't think it can be used just right now. Kawaii Potato jumps down and the head is seen over there, but Sarlak unfortunately unable to
planted.
get CSS is gonna get one more. Sage without the shield had the operator gonna take down Dark Lord just over there. A 4 versus 3 situation. The defenders are looking strong. The attackers are on low HP. It's only Blade who's on 100 HP. But CSS is gonna get that kill, leveraging his health to get the picks. 3 versus 2. Do they have enough time to pull the defuse off? The defender KJ lockdown
enemy
is coming
remaining.
down as well. Just 1 second left over there. It has not been tapped even once. Insane with the Odin and the turret placement. It was just impossible for that round to In the end, the operator gets picked up and the diffuser is going to go down as well. 4-6 the score line, favoring the still.
Absolutely. I mean, that was a pretty good adjustment coming in from Brotherly Attack when they knew that the site was stacked up again with Killjoy utilities and the rotation was also there. It was called in. They decided to quickly jump back towards the A side, get the plant in. They did go for it, and the afterman position was a little bit shaky. But at the end of the day, it was the lockdown that was the final nail in the coffin, wherein they would have to force that reposition. The spike was planted to play in from a long, but even after that, they were not able to hold on to it as those trades just slowly went in favor. How did
Rest.
Okay, he got the second one. He got the second one. I was like, how did you miss that? That was your pick off. But nonetheless, they've got that. They know the position of Backlot as well into the showers. They're being thrown up, push them back. Sage though, still holding the angle, just a little small repositioning, and now want to actually push that. Okay, recreated entirely. Was the position of race. Tries to go for that.
Enemy
Oh,
down.
not
Good pick.
dead. Oh, give him the operator into the Lear as well. Tried to get the third, could not get that, but has already done the damage.
One enemy remaining.
Sniper being taken down. No one's gonna survive this tag. That's a picture perfect defense coming in from the side of Potato Army.
Last round before
What
the
a way
switch.
to play.
We cannot
I'm
sleep our
seeing a
goods after
6-6
this.
situation this
Bend
time.
on.
7-5. I'm calling 7-5.
Possible, but I don't think so. They've got the economy to actually going for a full buy. They've got a Guardian, a Spectre in their hands, so the weaponry should favor Potato Army.
Yes, definitely. But I think we've seen them doing wonders with average weaponry as well. And one more thing, last round when Sage had the operator, he was literally predicting where the enemy is gonna peek from, and all the shots he fired, they were literally before the enemy actually peaked. So that was really, really good. I think he can become
Revealing area.
Mr. Predictor as well. Okay, one more comes in from the TP. An attack might be seen from A Bath going directly to the but the spike is somewhere
I've
else
got
on the
your
head.
trail.
Raze is going to take down Sour Luck, and in the meanwhile, the spike is just entering towards A side. The TP comes in and they realize that they might have a better onto A. Sage gets a call, and that is fantastic. It is just amazing how it is playing out. Bebe has to get the pick to survive and to try to even win this round. Otherwise, it is going to go 6-6 as you protect your scared.
One enemy
And
remaining.
it is flawless. Good nade coming in, cornering the enemy. A good collab as well. They just like, मतलब कैसे कर दिया? मैंने बस कर लिया भाई.
Switching sides.
I mean, that's just some nasty operator shots coming in. Combine it with Hunter's Fury. They were just cutting the room for the rotation so very short that it became almost a picture perfect meal for Sage to just easily get those shots in. But trust me, it's never easy when you're using an operator and it's so up close. You have to make that flick so very fast, so very quick, and it was done phenomenally by Sage. That was so beautiful to watch. Last two rounds, he's the man who's been doing the things. He's the one who's been giving those openings. And mind it, the entire team played extremely well in those two previous rounds. The way that they went for almost two flawless, they just lost one member in the previous last round, but either ways, they're on the attack side now. It has been a 6-6 situation, can literally go either ways. But I want to see how strong the defense of this Cypher will be. Because Killjoy's setup was unbreakable towards the B side. I want to see something similar coming in from Cypher, either from A or from B.
Cage
He's got the
trigger.
trap setup already. But the spike is going to be planted in.
Spike
for the
planted.
towers. That's such a great adjustment.
Wall is down as well. I think the wall is going to do some work. Although it's taken down, Dane is going to go down. Is going to take down there as well. Now Sage go for the right click. The molly, not damaging anyone, but it was a good molly. Definitely, Sage walking into the
Last
trap,
player
and this
standing.
counter trap did not work out. On the other side, they thought that maybe everyone was inside the showers, and it will take some time to break the wall off. Till the time they might have just defused the spike, but no, everyone was outside the showers and playing in those corner angles, and it looked so nice when they just came out to, you know, be like, surprise, you're here, surprise.
The crossfire setup. I mean, you would never expect it to be in that way.
Correct.
Sage and Ray just holding on two of those positions. An entirety of the spire was just blocked because of that wall. So
Correct.
there was only one piece of the wall broken, and they knew the entry would be from there. Crossfire setup with that adjustment, Brim inside the showers, it was absolutely perfect. They needed to throw in some utilities, but nonetheless, you would never expect them to be in that position in the first place. But okay, we're gonna see them slowly creeping in. Did they have an idea that there would be at least one member in the They have to go room for a quick rotation sector. Good for one. That's right. But do they expect Sarlacc? They do not. It is a start side.
Last player standing.
It's a 1v3. No.
Spike down B.
Whoa. This
One
he gets the
enemy
weapon
remaining.
upgrade. Brings it to a 1v1. 16, 17 HP gets the heal. And the timing to be impeccable on this one. And Raze is the one who will get the last laugh.
Grenade!
Puts the final lane in the coffin. I think it was really well done by him, and I think he just kept his calm and composure. Although I have to give him the benefit of the doubt over there. He had the majority HP over there. It was just one shot on the enemy. That's all you needed to take down that player. However, he kept his peace, he kept his calm, and I think he got a good round to his name and to his team's name as a whole over there. 8-6 the scoreline. It is favoring Potato Army just right now, and I think they might just take it to 10 from here. The reveal should come in early over there, and definitely yes,
Scanning
we'll go for
ahead.
the bounce reveal in over there.
Hawk out!
Lone Ranger is gonna get spotted out. Oh, Mark, gonna blind many players in over there, but unfortunately, when 3 players are gonna be shooting at you, it's gonna be almost impossible for you to get any picks. Then LXC might wanna walk up upon Sarlacc, but will Sarlacc be able to get the pick? There is a heavy rotation coming in from the defender side. Listen over here, and this is gonna be the chance. Sarlacc gets one. Sarlacc gets another one. He is looking very good with the Phantom, getting to instantly good headshots connecting it over there, following it up with a good body shot to just seal that kill to his name. 3 versus 2 situation in over here. The attackers might just go back. They will want to go towards A, and the defenders are aware of this strategy as well. Insane, wherever he wants to reveal, there might be no one tagged just in that range, and the plant is going to be going down. Will the orb be picked up? The orb is picked up. The plant goes down. Sage might get Baby Bay over there. Yep, Baby Bay is going to go down as well. 3 versus 1. Cypher has shown some good kills this round itself. क्या इस round को convert किया जा सकता है, या फिर अपनी गन सेव करते हुए नजर आएंगे? शायद से अपनी गन सेव करते हुए ही नजर आएंगे. काफी सेफ शांति से खेल रहे हैं. एक कोने में आके बैठ चुके हैं और स्पाइक को आराम से एकदम वहाँ पर फटते हुए देंगे. कोई ऐसी अब दिक्कत नहीं होगी, बस इसी एंगल पे होल्ड करते रहेंगे. स्पाइक कब फटे जो भी हो, डिफ्यूज तो हो नहीं सकता है. गन सेव करेंगे ताकि इकोनॉमी थोड़ी बच सके, एंड वही सही डिसीजन रहेगा मेरे ख्याल यहाँ पर.
Yeah, they won the previous 2 rounds. So the pistol and then the anti-eco. So then they were gonna have a very good economy in this one. It was a full buy round for the side of Potato Army. So it was expected of them to actually, get the finishes in this one. But we'll have to wait and see how things are gonna go out. Okay, wait. I might have been horribly wrong in this one. This was probably the bonus round for Potato Army, which they have won. So their economy would be snowballing. There's just one hero rifle. Combine it with a bulldog and a marshal coming in from brotherly attack.
Correct.
Their attack was pretty good, but their defense seems to be very shaky. Even the Cypher trips were absolutely perfect, but they're not being triggered. That camera gave so much information away. I never knew you could place the camera in that position. This is the first time I've seen that. But either way, they have the voice of
Revealing area.
they should be able to get down, but the
Spike
one tap
down
from
B.
Sheriff CSS. Yes, Sage finished off. For the ARF being walled up, the plant is going to go down. towards
Spike
that side.
planted.
We're gonna see the Molly coming in. Smoke is right there. Dark Lord has to go massive. He has to take at least 2 with it. The defenders have the numbers advantage. And the dog's gonna reveal 2 of them inside. Tower takes contact. Takes it coming in. Yes! It's a kill shot, takes him down. Absolutely perfect. Takes the number. Back to the equal. The crossfire. It's so good. Say still takes down one tap in. And the spike is not planted. So the
One
tower
enemy
is
remaining.
Drop down. Lone Ranger is absolutely ready for that. Arvind
Clutch.
Never give up.
absolutely
My
perfect
ult
play
is
from
ready.
this guy. A smoke helped him out so much in that one.
Last second, he connects that bullet. The spike was being diffused through the smoke, gets the kill. This is why he is insane with the Odin, and he's looking sharper than ever. He's coming here, and he's like, I think I want to seal it, but I think this might be the only moment and only chance. हिंदी में कहते हैं अवसर, यही अवसर मिलने वाला है पोटैटो आर्मी को आगे बढ़ने का, क्योंकि ब्रदरली आतंक इस राउंड में 100% दे देंगे अपना। अभी भी 100% देते हुए आ रहे हैं, पर इस बार बाइक के साथ अपना 100% देंगे। और मेरे को लग रहा है कि यहीं पर ये विनिंग स्ट्रीक शायद से टूटती भी नजर आ सकती है। बीबीबी ने वहाँ पर शॉट्स लगाने की कोशिश जरूर करी है, रेजरेक्शन की है, मोलोटॉव जल्दी कमिट कर दिया गया है वहाँ पर। 2 यूटिलिटीज पूरी तरीके से डाल दी गई है, स्लो और जरूर रहेगा थोड़ी देर आगे तक। और ये रिवील सही नहीं पड़ा है, ये कुछ ज्यादा ही आगे जाके गिर गया। और का खात्मा यही होता हुआ नजर आएगा। उसी दिन ओडिन स्पैम आया है, हंटर फ्यूरी मल्टी बैग अल्टीमेट कहता हूं मैं, इसे काम कर दिए। रेजरेक्शन जा चुका है यहाँ पर, एक किल आ चुका है, इनडायरेक्ट फाइट लिया है यहाँ पर। अल्टीमेट का खेल दिखाया है। क्या यहाँ पर एक और किल होता हुआ नजर आ सकता है? जी हां बिल्कुल, यहाँ पर सैन एलेक्सी लोन रेंजर को टेक डाउन करते हुए रहेंगे। डार्क लॉर्ड ने यहाँ पर हार्व इनसेन को टेक डाउन कर दिया गया है। 4 वर्सेस 3 की सिचुएशन यहाँ पर। डिफेंडर्स फिर से खराब स्थिति में, पर शायद से ड्रैगो का पिक निकल के आ सकता है। स्पाइक उतनी ही देर में बी साइड की तरफ जाता हुआ नजर आ रहा है। बी साइड बिल्कुल ही खाली। सारला अपने कैमरा से देख रहे हैं।
The thing is, they've called off the rotation so many times that this time they went in preemptively for that, and
30
it's
seconds
just going to be overwhelmed. Sausage takes down Dark Lord, take that trade. Is the heal back? Will he be able to go big this one? 2-3 situation, Euro threat being used up, gonna reveal position. Lot of information is already given. And the spike has started to play for long. Empress being used up, gets one more trade.
Last player standing.
2 equal. But it's still a 1v2 situation. He has to go big, he has to go massive, he has to end up at 4 kills. Breaks the turret. He's still not going forward, and the timing is impeccable. The moment he went in to try and bait that one tap, that was the exact moment when Kawaii Potato decided to swing, and it was absolutely perfect. The crosshair placement is so on point for these players.
It's going down to the wire. I did not expect seeing this throughout both the matches, but you know, we think for a moment that this might be the round where brotherly Atang will be making the comeback, but वो नहीं होता है, उल्टा ही हो जाता है। कोशिश जरूर करते हैं, 2-3 प्लेयर सामने बचते हैं, ऐसा स्थिति आ जाती है कि जी हाँ यहाँ पर पिक निकाल के राउंड को सील किया जा सकता है, बट जी नहीं। काफी शैबी बाय रहेगा इस बार। इट्स लाइक अ ब्रोकन बाय फॉर देम, वो कहा जाता है ब्रोकन बाय ही लग रहा है एकदम। पर एक चार्ज आ रहा है, मार्शल करेक्ट करने की कोशिश, एक पेंट शेल का हल्का सा झलक करेगा। जी हाँ बिल्कुल, वो डैमेज दे दिया था, पता था। और डार्क लॉर्ड उतनी देर में कह रहे हैं आपने मेरे टीममेट को टेक डाउन किया है, मैं भी थोड़ा सा वहाँ पे रिवोक करूंगा, मैं थोड़ा सा वहाँ पे गुस्सा जरूर होऊंगा। नीचे आते हुए नजर आएंगे अटैकर्स, किल जॉय के लॉकडाउन से अभी यहाँ पे एक रिवाइव देते हुए नजर आ सकते हैं। एलेक्सी ने उतनी देर में एक और किल निकाला है अपने नाम पर। ड्रैगो का थोड़ा सा है, बट उतनी देर में सेज नीचे से आ गए, कह रहे हैं ऊपर देख लीजिए। उतनी देर में मैं जरा आपसे कुछ बातचीत कर लेता हूँ, और बातचीत में उन्होंने किल भी निकाल दिया। 12वां राउंड शायद से अपने नाम पर नजर आएंगे। टोटल 12 राउंड इनके नाम हो चुके हैं, टोटल 18 राउंड देख चुके हैं। 12-6 स्कोर लाइन, यहाँ से मैच को पलटना बहुत मुश्किल रहने वाला है। एक अच्छी उड़ात पे थे, पर 6-4 से वहाँ पर मौका ही नहीं दिया। 6-3 से एक्चुअली 6-3, 6-4, 6-5, 6-7, 6-6, 6-7, 6-8, 6-9, 6-10, 6-11, 6-12, मतलब एक भी वहाँ पर राउंड नहीं मिला है ब्रदरली आतंक को। 6-3 के बाद तो मतलब एकदम पलट ही दिया जिस तरीके से खेला है। It has just been fantastic.
I mean, I said that mine can be a 50-50 even match. We did see that in the first half, but I did not expect this stomping coming in the second half from Potato Army. But either way, Potato for the win, I guess. They're still 1 round away, and I want to see a comeback coming in. I really want to see Brotherly attack to show some amazing defense. Go stop it, clear the angle, clear the space as well. Take them down, will be traded just as quickly. Save with the comeback. So we're gonna see the All-Star coming in. Whoa! He went massive, gets 2 of them denied.
One
The
enemy
spike
remaining.
as well. And now Dark Lord is gonna do the things that he needed to do. And his Omen remaining. 1v4 situation. Spike out of his hand. It is not even out from the shadows. Takes 1. Good for 1. But how much more can he do?
If he can convert this round, it is gonna be just amazing to see how he will do it. The only reason is because their team is already sitting on a massive cushion of 6 rounds, and they might just take another one or maybe two to seal the game. But if he can convert it,
30
it just
seconds
shows his
left.
dedication and the level of gameplay he can bring to the table as well. He has the smokes, he has the utilities, but the Odin is just being pointed towards him. The cross is being taken off from him, and that can be a mistake, especially the way he has played. The timing and the time left. The timing has been bad, but the time left is even worse. With 14 seconds were left on the clock, he had to make a move, and unfortunately, he gets taken down over there. 12-7 going to be the scoreline favoring Potato Army. 7 going to be a brotherly upsum. One round won after 10 total rounds lost. Is it too late or can they actually come back from here?
It's difficult, again. This is the thing that we talked about before the match began. What
Yep,
if you're going 0-6 down? How do you come back from that one? Looking at this half, it was exactly that. They were 0-6 down. And this is the first defense round that they were able to take. The first one in which the read was absolutely on point, and it seems to be pretty right even now. Seeing the site stacking heavily, and this is the site that's going to be in attack, but what a nasty shot! Holy smokes, but the trade quickly comes in. Shot that to quickly
You
clear
will
the
not
U-Haul.
kill
Solid
my
stop
ally.
is up first. We see the rest coming in. Walled up. Who's got the control of the side? The plant should be there. Trade going in their favor. It's just a 2v5 now, 2v4. As
One
Red
enemy remaining.
getting that trade down, but
great.
the angle has
Attackers
been
win.
watched out for. A perfect comeback coming in from the side of Team Potato Army. Potato for the win.
Eat your potatoes is, I think we've heard a lot, but Potato Army for the win is something which we are going to be hearing, and we need to just congratulate them. Potato Army, very well done. Let's have a look on the scoreboard. Datebeo took the stage and I think has just performed phenomenally. 22 kills, 13 deaths, and 7 assists. Four first
Okay.
bloods with the sage as well, and two plants coming down as well. The Rays, who is just coming in second for the team, 17 kills, 12 deaths, and 7 assists. Again, the assists as per Rays is quite high because Sage, you give heal and you get an assist. But Rays, you really need to give some damage to get that assist and win. Oh, let's move down a little bit. Dark Lord, 15, 25, 15 kills, 20 eliminations, and 5 assists from the team of Brotherly Atank. Now, again, one more thing which I just need to bring to your attention. Just look at Sen Alexi, 14 kills, 14 deaths, and 15 assists being at Omen. I think has shown some crazy, crazy gameplay and has shown how to actually play Omen. I think the TPs were good. Sometimes they were messy as well, but overall they were quite good. The kills came in, they were good. The smoke utilization was good, just blocking the entry of the opponents and using it at the perfect times. Whenever the ultimate was used, it was used for good. All the things coming in overall as well, and I think it has been just a fantastic match. It has been good.
It has been amazing. And honestly, that bio with that top frag, absolutely perfect game coming in. That too from a Sage. Four first blood. When you are a
Definitely
Sage, you're not even a duelist of your team, you're a sentinel of the team. So that was excellent play coming in from the entire team of Potato Army. Yes, in the defense, they looked a little bit shabby in the early part, but they definitely made a proper comeback in the defensive half. And in the attack, they only gave up one round. Now, that is a massive
correct.
achievement. The way they just all kind of opened up in that attack, it's like, all right, it's bind attack is our territory, and we're gonna just stomp everyone who's gonna come in front of us. It's just the calls that they made. You know, going in for some aggressive hits, clearing the space, then making noise on one side just to rotate towards the other. Slow pushes, everything was there was a perfect mixture of each and everything in that entire game, and it was extremely entertaining. I really loved it from both the teams. That one round in which we saw Team Brotherly attack to make that comeback, in which they won the round with four people standing. I believe it was three people standing. I kind
Correct.
of expected them to now slowly build up that momentum, to slowly change the pace of the way that they've been playing. But again, in the last round, the opening picks coming in, I did not expect that pick to come in. I believe it was Kawaii Potato who actually got the pick of Dark Lord in the Heaven, CT Heaven. But nonetheless, it's just Vandal one taps, man. They always come in clutch.
That is completely correct. And a round which I really enjoyed was Kawhi Potato, how he played and how he showcased that ace. It was
Hmm.
just fantastic, just going all in. He was like, oh, I'm going to go and get the ace. And I think he got the ace quite well.
I mean that ace kind of set up the flow of the attack of brotherly attack. The reason being his skill just set up on the B side was so perfect, it was
Yep,
almost so unbreakable that after that one ace, they decided, all right, we're not gonna go towards the B at all for the next few rounds at least. And this
correct,
made easy for the side of Potato Army to stack up towards the other side and make
correct.
sure that that side is not given up. So that was the main reason why they were able to come back in that one. And Ace definitely plays a massive role,
Yep.
especially when it comes to the momentum, when it comes to the pressure on the minds of the people. Like if I'm sitting there and my opponent goes in for an ace, I'm like, I'm not facing that guy in the next few rounds, no matter what.
I completely agree with you. And now let's just have a look on the team who's won. The team who's come second in over here. As we know, Brotherly Atank, unfortunately, they were not able to win. But Potato Army, GG's to them. They've shown a fantastic game and they've shown how to lead. They were down over there, but from 6-3, they gave no opportunity over there to Brotherly Atank until the last when they were sitting, I think,
Mm,
at 12-6 in over there. And I think it was done quite well by the side of Brotherly Atank. And the team who was better in over there was Potato Army, definitely, from 6-3 to 12-7. They were down from 6-3, and then they come up to 12-7, and they show how actually they can show how actually they can play and how a winner should play like. And it was fantastic. Again, a huge shout out to Intel
absolutely.
to help us get this event up and going. And we are going to be taking a short break on this note, and we are going to be seeing you on the other side within a few minutes. Don't go anywhere for match number two.
Strength extraordinary. Got the feeling, come back to me. Got the feeling, come back to me. 'Cause I got the feeling. Got the feeling, come back to me. Got the feeling, come back to me. 'Cause I got the feeling. Got the feeling, come back to me. 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 Got the fe got the feeling. Come back to me. Got the feeling. Come back to me. Come back to Come back to me. Got the feeling. Got the feeling. Got the feeling. Come back to me. Got the feeling. Come back to me. Got the feeling. Got the feeling, come back to me. Got the feeling, come back to me. Got the feeling. got the feeling. Got the feeling. Come back to me. Got the feeling. Come back got the feeling. Got the feeling.
Hey, yeah, boys and girls, welcome to another evening at Score Gaming Club. We are back again with the second match of the evening. We had the first one, and it was a nail biter in the first half, though. But in the second half, it was a clear storm by Potato Army. We're gonna have the second match of the evening right in front of us. It's gonna be Team Solid taking on Ice Spice, and yes, it's the game that we all used to play, love to play, and you're going to see the match with me, Scared Yet, and I am going to be joined by none other than the most amazing Carleen.
Thank you for such a nice and warm welcome. And we are here for match number two, Scared. And I think match number one was quite exciting. We saw a one-sided domination in the second half of the match, and I think it couldn't
Hmm.
have been any better. We're gonna be going to the map Vito in just a jiffy to know what map we are on. Drum roll, please. There is no additional sound effects. I'm just calling for too much, I guess. It is Lotus. So again, we were discussing
Hmm.
this earlier as well. If we get a Lotus, and we've got a Lotus in over here, we were discussing if we could see some lineups, and I think Lotus is a map, quite an open map, but there is always space for some lineups to come in, maybe some angles to be checked, and all. It is going to be nice.
It definitely will be. And the most important concept of the map of Lotus that I really love is that the rotating doors. You can't break them. You
Oh, yep,
always have to press that F near that button to make sure that the door rotates and you can go in for that rotation. You can
correct.
even fake that, but that does give a sound cue to everyone around the map. So that is a mechanic that I really love. Fake information,
Definitely.
misinformation, and also a utility to quickly go in for the rotation. And it's a pretty small map, to be honest, and you can rotate very quickly. So it is a very attack centric map as well because you can literally fake your entire utility on the A side to bait out the rotation from the defenders and then quickly use the link to go towards the B or even open the doors forward to go towards that C rotation. While the defenders, they would have to make the entire rotation from the CT in order to make sure they are not getting caught in that mid round lurking. So I really love the concept of the map, but I really want to see what kind of composition we're going to look for to. As you know, I love the Viper, and we were already talking about I love to see the Harbor Viper comp in this situation.
It is going to be nice, and now we are going to be moving towards the agent select. Just to tell you, Team Solid is going to be on the attack, and Ice Spice is going to be on the defense. And देखते हैं वो कहा जाता है ना Ice Spice में कि we have to catch all the players who are not seeking. तो देखना पड़ेगा किस तरीके से यहाँ पे खिलाड़ियों को पकड़ा जाता है और कितने खिलाड़ियों को पकड़ा जाएगा. क्या अपने नाम पे उतर के आएंगे, क्या अपने नाम पे उभर के आएंगे और दिखाएंगे कि जी हाँ हमने आपको पकड़ लिया, हमने आपको पकड़ लिया. And we will have to see, will it be a surprise or will it not be a surprise? Okay, so a SOA might be seen in over here. Oh, so we're now switching to Jet. I think we can't call it so early. लेकिन स्कैड
Hmm.
एक चीज जरूर है, आप हार्बर चाह रहे थे और वाइपर चाह रहे थे. एक सेकंड के लिए देखा था हार्बर, पर शायद से कंफर्म नहीं हुआ है. देखते हैं क्या कंफर्म होता हुआ नजर आएगा या नहीं.
मैं जो एजेंट बोल दूं वो कोई पिक नहीं करता है, तो मेरे को आदत हो चुकी है. मैं जो कॉम्पोजिशन बोल दूंगा मुझे पता है उसका उल्टा ही कुछ ना कुछ तो आना है. बट लेट्स सी. मैं ये भी सोच रहा था शायद डबल डुअलिस्ट आ जाए. हमें पता है कितना अटैक सेंट्रिक मैप है, तो
जी.
you would definitely want to try the double duelist composition to make sure you get those site entries very quickly, very fast. You get the rotates as well. But nonetheless, no double duelist. But this time we are actually seeing that. Okay. So the Rays and Jet being
Select
locked in
your
along with
agent.
Breach, Cypher, as well as Omen. A pretty solid composition, if you would ask me. You've got the smokes, you've got a good initiation with the Rolling Thunder, you've got the Cypher strip fires to make sure that there's no backstab coming in. And yes, we're gonna see the Hmm. Okay, back to the normal composition composed self that we usually show ourselves in. Killjoy, Reyna, along with an Omen, Sova, as well as the Harbor. Again, a very solid composition, a double controller setup coming in from them. So I would really love to see how things are going to roll out in this match.
It is going to be nice to see, and you wanted a harbor, you got a harbor. Unfortunately, you wanted a viper as well. There is no viper. I think one team is like, we need the walls, so they're going to go with harbor, and the other team is like, we don't care for
Hmm.
the walls. I think they're going to be happy with the cipher trips and the cams, and I think that is going to be suitable for them to do the work, whatever they can do with it. Actually, it's not a perfect replica, but I think that's the closest you might get if you don't want to go for a harbor or viper.
Absolutely correct. And again, looking at the situation, the double duelist should provide a lot of room, a lot of opening for Ice Spice. And they
Correct.
are on the defense side at first. So I want to see them playing very proactive, trying to go forward to take that get that space, get that information, hold it. But we're gonna quickly jump into the game. It's the Lotus, that's the name of the map. Ice Spice are going on the attacking side. So on the defensive side, my man. And again, just as I said, I really want to see them play proactive, and they're exactly doing that. We might see the first contact made in aim in, and this one actually reached almost at their spawn. Just look at the trade quickly coming in, and they've got so much space, so much information, just pushing back the attackers back inside their spawn. My goodness, towards
One
the
enemy remaining.
Taken. What?
No charges
Three
left.
headshots, 3 shots of that sheriff. Hey, you are allowed to do that. What was that?
And a knife as well to end it. cheeky and terribly cheeky, to be honest. You get 3 kills with the sheriff and your teammate. I think it was Cypher in the end who gets that kill with the knife as well. I think that is just really.
Solid needs to just solidify their hold at least. I mean, you did see the way Ice Spice just went in towards the A lobby, did not care about any utilities. The boldness coming in from this team, the audacity of them. Just casually walk past up. We're gonna see the Raze nade coming in to clear A lobby yet again, forcing them back. And just see how passive this time Solid have to play. They want to slowly creep up towards B, maybe make some noise. Punish Forsaken, but he's playing A this time, and it's Raze who gets the opening 2 picks, and they still want to go in for more. Nade has been used.
Spike
Another
down,
pick coming
attacker
in
spawn.
for their side, and even letting the spike out of the spawn. This is absolutely madness.
One enemy remaining.
Good ghost shots coming in over there. Dream going down to 1 HP. Now dashing in. Stallion is like, sorry, but he's my pick. And Dream goes down. Stallion gets a third. And 2 rounds and 2 players from the defensive team get 3 kills each. Are they going to be going for a buy in here or no? The defense in the meanwhile, I think they are going to be upgrading and they will be just trying to...
This is a nice spot.
There is a buy which has come by some players. Some players have not gone for the buy. It's a half buy. Nebula Slice has gone for the full buy. But if you talk about the attackers, they are on full shields and vandals except for Death. He is on full shield, half shield and a vandal. The reveal, yes indeed, it will come in. Will PRX4 be revealed in over there? Jesse is going to take him down. A good headshot coming in, doing the work in over there. There is a player still playing on the defensive side, attacker side spawn. Sorry, my bad. Still playing on the attacker side spawn. Now going towards the lobby and will try to enter the other player is going to be marked. Nebula Slicer trying to give a lot of damage in over there, but unfortunately no player is going to be taken down. A good omen. TP can come in. Will he be swatted out? Definitely he will be swatted out, but he's not going to get taken down. The attackers have got in a good position in over here. Definitely the buy has done some work for them. They have upgraded the gun, so it will be helpful. It will be beneficial. This time Nebula Slicer is not gonna miss. He's gonna take down Death in over there. Nebula Slicer, can he clutch it off? He is the lad with the Phantom. He is the lad with the Phantom. He is the lad with the upgraded guns. Raze on a little HP over there. Unfortunately, Jesse is gonna take down Stallion, and Nebula Slicer goes down as well. Mark Harbor is gonna get the final pick. 2-1. First round won by Team Solid, the attacker.
Jesse just popping off in that previous one, getting that 4 KO finish, and their team definitely needed it. Looking at the way, the amount of progress that Ice Spice were making, Solid needed something a round like this. So, of course, if in case they try to go in for something similar, they would be able to make sure to come back in this game and try to put Ice Spice on the back foot. But that opening pick by Jesse, it was absolutely amazing. We were seeing Marsh in the hands of Forsaken. He almost tried to get in for that headshot, but now the operator comes into play. Dream, he wants none of that. He do not want any of that. Quickly retreating back to B main. And now they want to make some way towards the B. Forsaken taking that space. Karana, who's actually very good, just stops his move. Just clear the A lobby. It seems like the way that the B side, but again, the trades are gonna come in. Harbor wall goes up. The high tide is absolutely perfect.
Comes in over there as well. Nebula Slicer is gonna get revealed. Alpha's gonna take down 4 over there, and in the meanwhile, Nebula Slicer is shouting into the bucket. He misses, but he gets the other shot. Stallion, his teammate, is gonna take down Nebula Slicer. That is very shabby on the part of both of them. But in the meanwhile, the Cypher Cam is trying to get some angles. Jesse's looking good with the gun over here. He gets one. Is he going to get traded off just in the meanwhile? Stallion, he still survives
30
with the
seconds
Vandal.
left.
The crosshair placement is going to be the key over there. Will the TP come? Definitely the TP comes in over here. Position of Omen is going to get revealed, and Death is going to get taken down. Jesse, and he's taken down Jesse with some good aim. Going to heal on 100 HP again. Sekiro shouldn't peek. Should just play 4 times.
10
Jesse gonna get
seconds
blind.
left.
Peak Jesse has looked good, but he's still blind. Jesse could have taken a few more seconds. Could have gone for a wider peak and maybe the round would have come just in the favor of Team Solid, but it looks very good on the part of Ice Spice, the way they've played and the way they've showcased how they can play even if it's a 1v1.
I personally feel like that he kind of messed up the timing of the paranoia removal. He thought that the by the time he actually goes in for the peak, the paranoia's blind could be removed, but he messed up that timing a little bit, and that was a very wide peak coming in from moment. So that was a pretty good play. So Sekiro just making sure to secure a round for their own team. Operator was not saved though, so they're gonna be brought down back to the rifle by. He had enough credits, for saying to go for that operation. He's working with the knife. What a nasty shot to the head. Gets them back, gets the updraft as well.
Oops. That is actually Noob's moment. He thought that maybe one would be coming in over there, but Alpha running over there with a Spectre gets two. But he's gonna get taken down by Lorray over there with just a simple classic.
Another.
It was a good 2K over there with Spectre, I guess.
Was definitely was. But at the end of the day, the round going in for Ice Spice. They're up by 4-1. They've got a good economy, a good buy, and I believe they should have had enough credits for another operator for Forsaken. Yes, he'll definitely be going in back towards the seaside. I was expecting him to actually go towards the A because they've been making a lot of progress from A towards the A lobby, so should be the one posted towards that side. But they've seen aggressive play, not just aggressive, just some movement towards the seaside. So that's an opener. That's a good opener.
Looks promising as of now, but will they be able to convert this round is the bigger question.
I suggest you
by
lash out.
Harbor, and definitely we can see now the attackers will win this round, and Team Solid will be trying their level best to win this round because it's going to be big if they are down 5-1, and they have a buy if I'm not mistaken. Yep, indeed, they have a buy. Operator shot is going to connect in over there. Lorray, he's looked good. The neural theft comes in over here as well. The enemy position will be marked. We're going to charge it, but he gets taken down even quicker. The player can be marked. Guns are changed. Omen gets taken down. Lorray with a fantastic free kick. I think he's done his work. He has won the round for his team. He did not survive to the last, but the lad did whatever was needed for the team, and it is just so good by Lorray. Last round, he shined with the classic coming in from the back. He's like, I'm just tap on your shoulder twice with the classic and you're gonna go down. Definitely went down. And this time, 3K coming in, 2 with the operator, then switches to the Vandal and gets another one. It is looking so nice from this lad. He's looked promising, and I think he's gonna be doing wonders for at least 4 more rounds.
I definitely am expecting the same. That was absolutely insane. That quick flick onto Jesse. Holy smoke!
This is gonna be fun.
Walking up ahead of that player and then getting him out. Absolutely perfect play. Again, that's gonna be a 5-1 lead in their favor. So they're playing exceptionally well on that defensive round. Mind they have the double duelist. A nasty shot by Alpha. Just showing that dominance, asserting that dominance. And Operator has not been working for Forsaken at all. For the past few rounds, shut down absolutely well. Now the Killjoy is lockdown is also going to be used up. Cypher needs. He does not respect it, does not get any pick. He himself gets picked off, and that has been massive
Spike
blow.
planted.
Now to a 3v5. Stallion no quick is good for 1, good for 2, but Dreams is going to be shutting his dream down. So we do have the Rolling Thunder available, a 3v2, but do they want to go in for that investment? I think
Last player
does
standing.
not get the pick. He himself gets picked off. It's not anticipate the position of Harbor. But Nebula is good for 1. Brings it out to a 1v2. Gets a flash in. The Cove is going to protect. A little longer though. But Harbor, he does anticipate that he'll be walking.
One enemy
No,
remaining.
he does not, and he will be shut down right away. Does he have enough time to go in for the reviews? He needs to stick it. That's good. And that is going to be Dreams. Gets the round for his team. That was so deadly close.
I think Dream composed himself well, and पता था Dream को कि मतलब वहाँ से पीक आएगा, खिलाड़ी का हल्का सा सर दिखेगा, एक हल्का सा टैप लगाना है और समय भी एकदम उनके ही तरफ जा रहा था, क्योंकि अगर आप एक डिफेंडर हैं, आप चाहेंगे चाहिए कि जितना जल्दी हो सके स्पाइक उतना ही जल्दी
Spike's here.
डिफ्यूज करा जा सके, बट अगर आप एक अटैकर है तो आप उतनी जल्दी चाहेंगे कि स्पाइक डिफ्यूज ना हो, स्पाइक एक्सप्लोड हो, टाइम शुड टिक, एंड दैट्स व्हाट एन अटैकर वांट्स ओवर देयर व्हेन द स्पाइक इज प्लांटेड, एंड वही हुआ वहाँ पे टाइम काफी जल्दी जा रहा था। 4 ने उतनी देर में ही मार्शल उठा लिए, पर इस बार करेक्ट करते हुए नजर आएंगे। 2 शॉट बहुत बेहतरीन तरीके से यहाँ पे मारे हैं, एकदम भयंकर प्रदर्शन देखने को मिला यहाँ पे। सकीरो दूसरी तरफ ये 2 पिक निकाले इनके, नेबुला स्लाइसर ने भी उतनी देर में अपना हाथ चला लिया, एक पिक निकाला, बहुत जल्दी बहुत बेहतरीन तरीके से राउंड निकाला है, और शायद से आपकी बात सुन ली, ऑपरेटर शायद से ठीक से नहीं चल पा रही थी, बट कह रहे मार्शल तो चला ही सकते हैं, और मार्शल से किस तरीके से वहां पर किस सटीक निशाने से वहां पर हेडशॉट मारा गया है वो देखना।
Just replay that for me, man. Replay that for me. What an adjustment. Quick as lightning, this guy. Hey, operator definitely not working him out for him. Marshall seems to be the lucky charm. So might as well want to stick with the Marshall. But nonetheless, that was just a massive shutdown. Even the showstopper was used, but again, Stallion was able to clear out a lot of space. He was not able to get the pick using the showstopper, but definitely did went till the A lobby, making sure there was no one towards the A side. C was locked down as well with those 2 nasty Marshall shots. But again, it's a new round, and this time he's been able to find another opener. Stallion on the other side working his magic as well. Dream holds his
Last
place,
player
holds this
standing.
round. Jesse could not stand.
Spike down,
Stallion
attacker
is
spawn.
in his way. That's going to be an easy shutdown. The guns were definitely in their favor. Now, this is the thing, you know, continuously, time and time again, we are seeing them working their way towards A, towards C. I want to see some B aggression from the side of Solid this time.
Let's see when we actually see that. I think now they're working their way, they're trying to go, and they will try to commit towards C. Let's see, will that be possible? Will that not be possible? We will have to see that.
And the Reed tries again setting his traps towards the C side to make sure that the space is held down. Thanos gonna go up. Doing a lot of things for him. If does not, Forsaken goes back to the operator yet again. It's gonna be over when the lad should just read. He saw the omen, also knows the position of the owl drone, knows there are at least 2 people. They heard a clear, so it should be obvious to them that this might actually be a C hit. And look at the way Solid are playing, just smartly getting all the noise. They're trapped in the mount. They need to make a progress because look at the pinch that is coming in. He's just made so much space for his team. Stallion just slowly creeping away. They do not anticipate it. Bottom right. It's just the jig gets up to meet to make sure to move forward. But Marquis is just on spot with that spray.
But now Nebula Slicer, he should just hold this angle. He might get a few picks. Death is gonna go down instantly. No, the aim gets choked. Death is gonna take down Nebula Slicer on the reflex. Well done by Death. I think shabby on the part of Nebula Slicer. But in the meanwhile, we can actually see Lorray. He's trying to work his way, trying to get back. There is no traps now set. Oh, there is again a choke. What is
30
happening?
seconds left.
This is
Spike
just
planted.
bad. Simply bad.
Just look at the adjustment coming in. At one point, it seemed they were in a pincer stroke, but at the next point, they're the ones who can't get the A side, and they are winning. So the positions have been revealed. Both of them, that's a good adjustment.
One
and
enemy
now
remaining.
It's doable.
Whoa.
Moment. What are you doing, Sekiro? It's 2 of them. Reckoning has been used, but how long can he buy that time? They need to stick to that spike. They need to stick to the
Last player standing.
Oh,
classic.
Jesse comes back in this game, takes both of them down. What a clutch!
Good old Jesse. Good old Jesse does the work, and I think the wrong part of what happened and what actually was done by the defense was they came in a single line of fire, and I think that was not the best decision. They should have just gone easy, they should have just gone safe, and they should have done so much in over there.
We could have decided to go in for the double swing as well, but again, it was so close. You know, there's a few more seconds and they would have lost the time to use the spike. Yet again, it's a 7-3 situation. On the defense, on Lotus, you've got 7 rounds of it. I mean, you are in for a treat on the attack side. And again, Forsaken just clearing so much space. He is his position not revealed. They have no idea. They can destroyed very quickly.
No
He gets
left.
one pick. And just look at the way alone he stands alone. He's got the spot and his team. just gets that flawless win. He is absolutely
Last
a
round in the half.
nightmare.
Knives out and away he goes. It's like that for him.
It's like he does not have an S key. There's only a W.
This goes
Press
here.
that, move forward, get the wins. He's just playing with the timing and it's absolutely disgusting at this point. I believe we are seeing a 9-3 half coming in. And the only thing that might save Solid at this map would be the 9-3 curse.
Let's see if it's actually true or not in this map for both these teams or actually Forsaken. He has Forsaken actually. He has the short distance with himself and will he be able to do wonders with it? He'll have to- Yeah. Oh, he gets the shot connected through the smoke and he gets the kill. You should know that the Hunter's Fury now. Will the Hunter's Fury take him down? I do not think so. He has the updrafts. He's gone for 2 updrafts in over there. Arbor, for a moment I thought Stalin is going to take on that in the name is going to be in over here. Will we see a clutch? 4 is going to get trapped in over here. A charge might be coming on 4, but his teammates are going to be coming towards him as well to just keep him safe. No, there is no one coming towards 4 over here because there is a battle of team attackers which they have
One
got with
enemy
themselves
remaining.
as well. 1 versus 4
Spike
situation.
down,
Alpha gets
C.
1. Will Alpha from Team Solid be able to clutch this one off to make it 8-4 maybe? It is not impossible. It is still doable. But will he be able to do it is a big question. On 30 HP with with 4, I don't think you can win. You can win with 4 in a 1v1.
Switching sides.
9
It was difficult. It was very difficult at that point, but that run and gun, just insane plays after insane plays from both of these teams, and that's a very solid defense up. A proper shutdown coming in from the side of our Spike, but let's see how their attack half goes. This is the thing. Even though a map is attack centric, the way a team sets up, the way the IGL goes in for those calls, it totally creates that flow for the entire team. So it does not matter if the map is an attack sided map or a defense sided map. It totally depends on the calls that are being given. Now the IGL for the side of Solid needs to do a lot of work on this defense. They need to get in for those calls and they need to play with the information tools that they have.
Correct.
Right here.
4 again. Meanwhile, charging in gets taken down instantly by Marky. Marky looking strong, aggressive. Stalin is going to take down Destiny meanwhile, and it is completely looking like a centric push towards B. Plant is going down as well. Plant is going to be successful towards B as well. Marky looking good with the goals, but will he be able to clutch that one? He's now on to 25 HP, and he is blind as well. And right click coming to his face. It's going to be 10-3. Lore gets the final pick of Alpha, and this team looks unstoppable.
Absolutely, and again, it's a 10-3 situation. Whenever you are looking for a comeback, all you need is a pistol and then the anti-eco. But even that has been stolen away from the side of Solid. So it does seem like another storm coming our way in this one. Though this has been a storm right from the beginning. It is the previous match was dead even at the half, but this time it's a 9-3, now gone to a 10-3. Let's see how the market can actually go for that delay. Just be going for the lead. The market at hand, just going for the spray through the wall. It's gonna be sprayed down low in HP. Sheriff shot, good enough. Much quickly going in for that trade, though he goes in for the spray, the white spray
Spike
from
down
Sekiro.
A.
And forgets the second one. Let's see though, Sekiro going in for those 3v2 situation, it still is being able to start and the shock dart. He's a decent amount of damage, down to 75 HP Cypher. For the cam, the Omen, that is massive information that though it's his own team. Dreams taking Sekiro out of the picture, down to a 2v2. They've just got one satchel. Raze can definitely try and make
One enemy remaining.
But he's to go big, gets one.
Whoa,
He's getting
Lore.
second as well. Takes both of them down. What a great adjustment and the reposition.
I think Lore is looking just phenomenal today. There is no stopping this guy. He gets that kill from the Spectre, which is There are not many bullets left in the gun, and it will be risky as well. Or maybe I think he just
That
manages
goes
to
there.
onto the reload, and he's able to get that kill as well with the ghost, and he takes no damage in that particular
Right there.
round in towards the end. In the beginning, I think he did, but not in towards the end.
Exactly. It was brought down to the 75 HP using that shock blast. Again, a cascade being thrown up to slow the push down, but Forsaken just goes ahead of that. They're going to secure the orb as well. They've already established a lot of A presence and have got the control of the B as well. So they can quickly call in for the rotate if they feel that the site is stacked up. It's going to be caught in. Paranoia did miss, but Talon good enough to X him down. Strain was good. Alpha knows the position. Talon yet again. Moving off.
Whoa.
Space. Alpha not going to run away. Forsaken clears that space.
Friendly, last player standing.
Good. Can you go for this strain? They're not at all good enough. Cypher just shuts him down. It's all on to Dreams to save the dreams of his team.
It looks almost impossible, let's be very honest. Yep, he's stunned as well. He's now blind as well. Dirty, really dirty. But I was expecting a knife to come in, and the way they've done a knife, it
Match
is
point.
bad. It is really bad.
Nasty play. And finally, we are seeing a timeout coming in. And this is from Stalin though. It's Team iSpice taking the timeout.
And they are
This
in.
is
Just to break it to you, they are in the lead. They are the ones who are
Yeah.
in lead right now.
12-3. They're at the
12-3.
match point. They've got 9 chances to finish this out, to close things out. And it's just as you said, the comeback seems nigh impossible. They do not even have the credits to go in for a full buy. They'll be having the broken buy yet again. So,
It's gonna be quite a shabby buy, to be honest. Yep.
yeah, exactly. I believe they'd have enough to get a Guardian, maybe a Bulldog, but
Maybe a
no
Spectre.
utilities. Yeah, no utilities after that. So they don't have anything to work with. I don't even know how many ults they have. I want to see the orb progress.
Zero ultimates. They maximum will be able to farm one or yeah, just one or two.
Yeah. I mean, because 4 of them would have to need to go together in order to just try and overwhelm their opponents. Continuously, A aggression have been shown up. So I want to see them looking a little bit more proactive towards the C side. Because even the B presence has been shown from iSpice. So I really don't feel that they want to go in for the trade, especially whenever they do not have the gun advantage. So let's see how well they want to go in for. They've got enough for the Marty. He needs to go big, go huge. He misses the first. Look at the information using the recon. He got so much again, does not connect. No stopper comes out. He should be able to heal Marty. He will be able to do so. That's the biggest purchase taken out. Destiny is gonna be he'll be overwhelmed with the grenade as well as the wall bang. Though Alpha comes in, takes Reach out of the picture. Sekiro though still makes sure that the trade is in favor of his own team. Dreams, that's a good one. Takes the Bulldogs headshot on Sekiro. The plant is there on towards the A. The area is controlled for Second. He should be able to
Last player
Death
standing.
down. Death's gonna be meeting his own death at this point. And Stallion just gonna hold that. It's gonna be
Last
great.
player
He
standing.
builds- Oh, what? No way you are allowed to do that. No way you are allowed to do that.
Attackers
Forsaken
win.
I'm bored.
gets the win for his team, but I did not expect that to happen in the end. I thought Stallion would be the one to shut Dreams down.
Whatever it is, I need to say one thing. 4 or 9 HP comes into clutch. What has he done? It has looked just phenomenal from his end, and I think he's played a game of his life, to be honest, and he's really enjoyed it. He's really enjoyed it, and I think he's put in the effort as well. If you look at the scoreboard, we can see Stallion with 19 finishes, 11 deaths, and 5 assists. 4 in the meanwhile gets 17, 9, and 4. Alpha from Team Solid just manages to get 13, 16, and 1. Laurie, a lad who really surprised us today and who's played a fantastic game. You know, he came out at particular rounds where the team needed him the most, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm surviving. मैं यहाँ पे खड़ा हूँ, मतलब clutch कर दूंगा, किस बात की फिक्र है? मैं खड़ा हूँ ना यहाँ
Chill,
पे."
boys. Yeah, chill, boys. I've got it in the bag. Calm down.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna seal the round for you. You want anything else? You tell me. You want anything else? Can I help you with
Yeah.
something else? Yeah, the
Chai
round, oh,
pani,
that's
nasta,
secondary.
biscuit.
The round is secondary. I'll do that. I know. I'm quite sure. I'll do that. He was sure about that. I think since beginning, he was like, yeah. And the dirty knives come in as well. I think they started with well, and they almost finished off with a knife. The round previous to this, they got a knife as well. It was a very cheeky knife kill, but they managed to get it somehow. 13-3, the final score line. I think the score line talks for itself, and it was quite a dirty domination. It was nothing that we need to justify, to be honest here. And I think this is it for both the matches.
Yeah, I mean, the one of the most important point that I want to point out is the fact that they had double duelists, right? And they played
Correct.
in total of 16 rounds.
Correct.
They had 10 first bloods combined from both
Yep.
the duelists.
Yep.
And so they were the ones who were providing the opening. And when your duelists are playing in that fashion, there's no way that your team is actually going to lose. You are definitely going to stomp them because you've got the room that has been created by both of them. And you can just play around it. You can work around it. You would know where the opponents are coming in from. You would have every information in the world that you need. And just from the minute one, we saw Ice Spice on the defensive half that they were making the progress towards the spawn of the side of solid. So definitely not a solid ground for them to stand on anywhere around the map. And just as you said, that has been in for both of these games, but both the games entirely different from each other.
Correct. Correct. This game we have seen a single-sided domination, and
Hmm.
also to break it to you, I'll tell you in a very brief way, in a very concise manner. I'll just tell you this that
Mhm.
you spoke about both the duelists getting 10 kills, out of the total 16
Mhm.
rounds, and they've got majority of the kills in the defense time. It's not in the attack time; it's in
Exactly.
the defense time because majority of the rounds which were played, Ice Spice were in the defense. So you need to keep that in mind as well. So they were on the offensive stance while playing the defense rounds as well. And let's have a look on the winners and the team who was unable to make it.
Absolutely. It is going to be Team Solid who are not able to make it, but the ones who are going to win. Again, I'm waiting for them to show up. It's Ice Spice. I mean, that the name definitely gives up everything. The
Yep.
name is OG, absolutely, literally an out of this world play, man. You can't play like that on defense. That too on a Lotus. The 9-3, you only needed what? Four more rounds in your attack, and you got all four of them. Just a well-deserved win for them, to be honest.
Definitely. And a special mention to Laurie. The way this gentleman has played, it has just been fantastic. The way he's got the rounds. I think I'm going to be looking out for Laurie, especially tomorrow. And now we know one thing that tomorrow's winners sorry, tomorrow's match is gonna be Ice Spice, and I think it's gonna be Ice Spice versus Potato Army, if I'm not mistaken. So
Absolutely correct.
let's see who's gonna be getting the better of the other, Ice Spice versus Potato Army. As you already said this, that both the matches, BO1s were completely different from each other, and tomorrow we are gonna be having BO3, so that is gonna be little different as well. Let's see who is going to be getting the better of the other. And Scared, I think we will be calling it off on just this. Do you have anything to add up? Then I'll be just wrapping it up.
I believe that's about it. We've talked about each and everything. And again, just as you said, we're gonna have the grand finals between both of these teams tomorrow. Try to army for the win. I really love French fries
Correct.
though. But jokes apart, just looking at the way that these teams have been playing, I am really looking forward to it because both of them have just been phenomenal on that offense. And defense is the one that is going to probably define the way things are going to go. I'm looking forward to bind. I'm looking forward. I really think that after looking at this map, Lotus should be banned out from the map pool tomorrow, but everything is going to be revealed when you'll all be joining us. So I'm gonna give it over to you. So yeah, please wrap it up.
So this was it from the SCGC Campus Clash semi-finals day. So
Mhm.
we are going to be coming back for day two tomorrow. That is going to be again about the same time around 3:15 ish. So do tune in. And again, a huge shout out to our exclusive partner, which is Intel. And best of luck to both the teams, and I hope they get a good night's rest. They are able to digest that they have won and they have worked their way into the finals. It's going to be Potato Army and Team Ice Spice once again competing for that massive prize pool of rupees 5,000, and the MVP himself is going to get 500 rupees of that prize pool as well. It's going to be BO3, same time. See you tomorrow. That is it from our side. Sayonara.
Got the feeling, come back to me. Got the feeling, come back to me. Got the feeling. Thank you.